Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Android Studio development tutorial by PHN Technology Private Limited. In this video, we are going to learn about a dynamic control, that is list view. Now, what is the meaning of dynamic control? So, till now we were using edit text, text view, buttons, checkboxes. What was the feature of these controls? That we have to define them in XML file. Now, once we have defined them in XML file, we cannot add them or we cannot delete them from Java. Okay, for example, let's say you have added 5 text views to display names of 5 fruits. But now suddenly what happened, internally or user entered 2 more fruit names. So those should also be displayed. Okay. You might have seen your contacts app on your mobile phone, okay, where you save your phone numbers and contacts. What happens? Each contact consists of an image view and a text view, right? The image that displays the picture and the text view. Now what happens when you add a new contact? If, for example, there are 100 contacts in your mobile phone. So when you open contacts app, you will be able to see 100 text views and 100 image views. Now if you entered one more contact, so now total contacts are 101. Without need of changing the design section, automatically one image view and one text view is added. So such kind of designing is called as dynamic designing, where the controls are added automatically depending upon the conditions given. Okay. This is not possible using simple XML file, because when I use XML file only for the designing purpose, what happens? We have to give the fixed number of text views. If I have given 10 text views, only 10 data can be displayed, not more, not less. Okay. So to change this behavior of an app, we prefer dynamic controls. Now what are dynamic controls? So these controls automatically add the basic controls. We are going to use image view and text view only, but these image view, text view, buttons, whatever will be your controls, they will be added dynamically at the runtime. Okay. So depending upon the size of the data that you provide, the controls will be added, and if the size is less, the controls will be deleted as well. Okay. So let's get started with the project. So I have already created a project. First we will come to the designing part. Now here we are going to add some more files. We'll see them how. Okay, so first of all, what I'll do is I want to display a list of fruits. Okay, let's say I have 10 fruits and I want to display them using list view. So first of all, we will change this constraint layout to linear layout. Then we will give it orientation, vertical. Now inside this linear layout, I will add a control list view. You don't have to add separate text view to display the names. You have to add simple list view. You can give match parent because only list view is going to be displayed. So as you can see here, a list items are displayed. Okay. So here a dummy list has been displayed, which denotes that this is the list view control. Okay. Now here we will give ID to this list view, let's say list. So I have added a control list view. Now we have to set our set our fruit names into this list view, and list view will add or delete automatically. So let's go to our Java file, because we have done with the designing part. So in Java file, first of all we will have to create the object of list. So list view L. Next we will have to initialize that object. So L equals to find view by ID r dot id dot list. Okay, r dot id dot list. Now I have created my list object L. We need to create an array of all the elements that I want to display. So for that purpose, I will create an array here, string array str with these fruit names. So there are around 10 fruits in my str array. Okay. Now, what is my requirement? I have to set this str array into this list view. Now str array is one type and list view is other type. when you have to combine, when you have to fit two different objects, two different types of objects into one another, we have to use adapter. For example, if you have to connect your mobile phone to your laptop, okay, so your mobile phone is having a mini USB slot, whereas your laptop has USB 2.0 or 3.0 slot. Both are of different types, but still we have to connect them together, so we use data adapter or data cable, whatever you call it. Okay, so it is adapter. Now what is the feature of adapter? That it is familiar to both the sides. It is well familiar with the micro USB of mobile and USB port of laptop. Here also we have to do the same thing. We have an array and I have to fit that array into a list view. Now array and list view are two different types of objects. So to fit them together, we will add, we are going to use an adapter. So let's see how to use it. So here what I'll do is I'll create an object of array adapter. Let's say adapter equals to new array adapter. Now here you have to specify the type of data that you are going to use with array adapter. So here in angular brackets I will write string because I have to parse strings with it. Okay. Now inside these brackets, first you have to pass the context in the sense with the current activity, so which is main activity dot this. Second, you have to use a design. Now we are going to use a ready-made design here of Android, so we will write it as Android dot r dot layout dot simple list item 1, comma, what is the array object that you have to display? So after comma, here you have to write the array that you want to display. So the name of my array is str and you will give semicolon at the last. So this is my line. I have created a adapter object first. So see, we have two things. So first of all, what we do is we fit this array into the adapter and then we set this adapter to the list view. So ultimately the array is set to the list view indirectly through an adapter. So first of all, I have created an adapter object of string type and then I have passed this str to this adapter with this layout file. Now we haven't created any layout file here. As you can see, I have only one file. So this is the inbuilt file, design file available. Android provides us with some templates of inbuilt files and that is why we have written android.r.layout. Okay? Yes. Now we have done this first step. Array is set into the adapter. Next we have to set this adapter to the list view. For that purpose, l dot set adapter. So first of all, we added array to the adapter and then we added adapter to the list view object L. This program to check the output. So let's run it. So see, this is the output. We haven't added any text view or something. So what has happened? The number of elements are present in your array are repeated one after the other. There is a line in between these elements. It is appearing like a list and this design is because of this control list view. So using list view, we can display multiple components if you want to add some more fruits. Let's say here I want to add some additional fruits like grapefruit, berries. Okay, so I have added 2 new fruits. Now there is no need to change any design or any code, just add the elements into the array and execute your code again. So the elements will automatically be added into your list view. This is the use of dynamic controls. Let's wait. Okay, so see here. Automatically the elements are added. Even if we haven't applied any scroll view here, in the code we haven't applied scroll view. But if your elements, let's say I'll repeat these elements again, some of these, yes, so I'll just copy them and paste them here, comma. Okay, so now I have multiple elements which will not be fitted into the screen. Let's execute and check. It is still executing. This is the older output. You can give repeated elements, you can give elements in any sequence that you want. You have to just change this array. So, say here automatically the scroll view is applied, even though we haven't written why it is applied, because of the list view. So, if the list item exceeds the screen size, they will automatically be scrolled. Okay. Alright, so this was all about simple list view. In the next video, we will see how we can change this design. So, this by default text view is because of this android.r.layout.simple-list-item1. If we want to add an image here, or we want to add some more controls, so how we are going to add them, we will be seeing in the next video. Thank you so much.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.